Okay, so let's talk about the photo. You know the one. That grainy, slightly tilted shot that pops up out of nowhere and flips the entire internet upside down. It wasn't some polished paparazzi pic with watermarks and context. Nope, this one just appeared. Random, raw, and way too intimate. We're talking Prince Harry. Yes, that Prince Harry. Casually leaning in, drink in hand, looking, dare we say it, comfortable. And right beside him, a mystery woman. Long dark hair, soft smile, and body language that screamed, "We're more than friends." Not a royal aide, not a colleague, just her. Now here's the kicker. The post, deleted, the account, vanished. Like poof, gone. But screenshots are forever, darling, and you better believe the Discord detectives were on it within minutes. Reddit threads exploded. TikTok? Forget it. They went full-blown CSI. The timeline was buzzing with one burning question. Who is she? And more importantly, what exactly is going on here? No event, no press, no official reason for Harry to even be seen. Just him, her, and a suspiciously swanky rooftop where phones are usually banned. This wasn't some fan snap from a charity gala. This was private. So how the hell did this get out? And just when we thought we couldn't be more obsessed, it gets weirder. Back in California, where Meghan Markle was supposed to be chilling, something cryptic went up on her Instagram story. No faces, no words, just a carefully arranged photo, a glass of rosé, a white pie, some pastel notebooks, and golden hour lighting that was so staged it practically screamed, "Yes, I'm watching." And no, I'm not saying a damn word. Timing? Impeccable, because this little artsy vibe drop happened hours after the rooftop photo started circulating. No caption, no denial, just vibes. And let's be real, it didn't feel innocent. Was it shade? Was it damage control? Whatever it wasn't casual. Meanwhile, Harry was still in Angola, supposedly channeling Princess Diana's legacy, walking minefields and doing the humanitarian thing. But honestly, nobody cared, because the only minefield anyone wanted to talk about was that rooftop rendezvous. Here's where things get even messier. The night that photo was allegedly taken, Harry was off the grid. No scheduled events, no press obligations, just ghost mode. And guess what? That very night, royal aides from King Charles's camp were trying to get Harry on a private Zoom call, to ease tensions, a peace offering if you will. But surprise, that call never happened. Harry's team claimed technical issues, but palace insiders weren't buying it. One even said he wasn't unavailable. He was just busy. And suddenly the story shifted from awkward to scandalous. Because if this was just a casual hangout, why the radio silence? Why not shut it down if there's nothing to hide? Then it happened. A handful of major UK tabloids got the email. Just 5 words. Nothing is as it seems. No sender, no signature. But every seasoned royal reporter knew what that meant. This was a hit, not a defense, not a cover. This was a subtle, lethal strike. And the target was Harry, not the woman. Harry. And just like that, the press tone shifted. He went from misunderstood exile to unforced distraction. Even the outlets that usually tread lightly around the Sussexes couldn't ignore it. This wasn't just a rogue photo anymore. This was war, PR war. And the palace, still playing the game like pros. While TikTok turned into a frenzied digital court, dissecting every pixel of that photo, from Harry's elbow angle to the mystery woman's jewelry, Meghan was having a moment. Behind closed doors, things weren't calm at all. Gossip accounts started getting flooded with anonymous tips. Meghan pacing her Montecito yard in luxury loungewear, yelling Harry's name over the phone. One source claimed she was sobbing, repeating, "He promised," over and over. Was it betrayal? Was it a broken deal? And just when you thought maybe they'd deny, address, or clarify, nope, silence. Instead, Meghan's team started sending out legal threats. Not just to big outlets, but to tiny gossip pages too. Even ones that didn't post the image, just referenced it. They were throwing around the phrase defamatory inference. But honestly, that only made people more suspicious. Because if it's fake, why are you trying so hard to erase it? So in the middle of all this chaos, Meghan tries to pivot the narrative. Suddenly, boom, a brand video drops. It's her in soft pink, launching her rosé, talking femininity, celebration, new chapters. The rollout was gorgeous, elegant, and completely disconnected from the drama. But the internet wasn't having it. Within minutes, the comment section blew up. Thousands of people asking the same thing. Where's Harry? Why isn't anyone talking about that photo? Eventually, they had to shut the comments off completely. And that's when PR insiders started whispering, the narrative's slipping. Hard. Influencers went quiet. Brand partners began distancing themselves. One even scrubbed all Sussex-related content from her LinkedIn. And quietly, people in Meghan's camp were jumping ship. Then came the bombshell, a second photo. According to a West African paparazzo, someone else captured another image from that rooftop just minutes after the first one. And this time, the mystery woman's face was visible, not blurred, not silhouetted, clear. Word spread fast. She's from a prominent UK family. Not royal, but old money. Think boarding schools, vintage Chanel, and weekends riding horses. The kind of woman Harry's known since before Meghan. The image? Intimate. No kissing, no hand-holding. But that unmistakable lean-in energy. The closeness that says everything. But the photo never went public. Not because no one wanted it, because someone powerful didn't. Industry insiders say it was quietly pitched to 3 major tabloids in Europe. All of them passed, not because it wasn't juicy, but because the legal threats were already flying. Someone was buying time, possibly even buying silence, which left everyone asking, who's protecting who? Is this Meghan's team, the palace, or is this about something way bigger? While all this was swirling, the rooftop whispers, the unreleased photo, the frantic cleanup behind the scenes, the Sussexes, still radio silent. No tweets, no statements, no strategically placed paparazzi strolls, just nothing. And let's be real, that silence? Deafening, because usually when rumors flare up, Meghan and Harry are quick to clap back. Interviews, op-eds, even lawsuits. But this time, not even a whisper, just a quiet that felt more like strategy than serenity. And that's what made people nervous. You could feel it. Something was cracking. Back in Montecito, the gossip didn't slow down. It accelerated. Neighbors started noticing changes. Harry, nowhere to be seen. Meghan, alone. A lot. No joint public outings. No photo ops with Archie and Lily. No matching neutral-toned outfits at charity events. Just Meghan, solo, behind gates that didn't feel as private as they used to. Whispers turned into blind items on Deux Mois and beyond. Some said Meghan was trying to lock down control of the brand, the podcasts, the book deals, the wine line, without Harry's input. Others claimed he was pulling back, missing meetings, dodging calls. One insider even said, it's like they're living in 2 different houses, and not just physically. Behind the scenes, the brand was slipping, fast. One executive reportedly used a single word to describe it: risk. The same platform that gave them millions now didn't want their name tied to Harry's whatever this was, and that was the red flag nobody could ignore. As all this was happening, people online started digging into Harry's past. The old Vegas party nights, the infamous strip billiards scandal, shirtless pics, girls with camera phones. It was like someone hit rewind and pulled out the receipts. The narrative shifted, from wild Harry reformed by Meghan to old habits die hard. Suddenly the comparison wasn't to Diana. It was to 2012 Harry in a hotel suite with vodka and questionable choices. And without the palace machine to mop it up, it just hung there, like a stain on a white shirt no one could wash out. And then, as if the internet hadn't already gone full unhinged, there came a new round of whispers, this time from Meghan's side. Rumors that she'd been crying to friends, that she felt set up, that Harry had broken not just her trust, but their entire plan, because this wasn't just marriage. This was a business, a brand, a vision of post-royal power built together. And now, it was all wobbling. One insider claimed Meghan told a close friend, "This was never supposed to happen. We had rules, and if that second photo really was real, those rules were shattered." Let's go back to that second rooftop photo. The one that hasn't seen the light of day. The one that shows her face. Her real, visible, unmistakable face. The rumor is that image was so powerful, so damning, that legal teams from all sides scrambled before it could go public. Multiple sources say someone paid to bury it. Not a small fee either. We're talking hush money, silent deals, lawyers whispering over encrypted calls. Not because it was obscene or scandalous in the traditional sense, but because the implications were devastating. She wasn't a fling. She wasn't a stranger. She was someone from his past, someone the palace knew, someone Meghan knew of. And now she was sitting across from Harry with that look in her eyes. The silence continued. Meghan canceled appearances. Harry skipped an important video address for an African charity. No explanations. Then people in Angola started talking, not about politics, not about humanitarian work, but about Harry. They said he looked distracted, tired, not the usual Harry with jokes and smiles. One volunteer said he looked like a man who didn't want to be seen. Another said he left an event early citing a headache and was spotted alone on the same rooftop. Yes, that rooftop. And suddenly it all connected. The timeline, the outfit, the mood. This wasn't just a tabloid rumor anymore, it was a pattern. And people were starting to accept the unspoken truth. The Sussex image was cracking. By now, even the most loyal Sussex supporters were getting nervous. Meghan's birthday came and went with barely a mention. No photos, no loving captions from Harry, just a few recycled headlines and awkward silence. It was the kind of eerie quiet that only happens when everyone knows but no one wants to say it. And then, that one quote started spreading. The one from someone allegedly inside Meghan's team. If that second photo ever comes out, there won't be any glue left at all. Because whatever held them together, love, fame, money, legacy, it was all feeling paper thin. And that second image, that was the lit match hanging over the gasoline-soaked narrative they built. So, what now? The question everyone's asking. Where does this go? Does the photo ever leak? Do Harry and Meghan address it, or do they just keep pretending nothing happened, even as the walls quietly fall? No one knows for sure. But here's what we do know. The photo exists. Someone tried to kill the story. Someone else wants it to get out. And Harry and Meghan are in the middle of a storm that even Palace PR might not be able to spin. This isn't just drama. This is a royal reckoning. And the whole world is watching.